Hey guys, Cat FX here. Sorry if my voice sounds funny. My allergies are going full blast this morning. Also, I couldn't sleep, so I spent the night thinking what I wanted to say to you, and here it is. It's really important not to overdo stuff, okay? Yes, I know it's exciting when you have all these shiny new products to play with and you want to use everything all at once, but trust me on this. It's better to go slowly, adding layer on top of layer. Building your character from the inside out. Know what I mean? Also, and guys, I can't stress this enough. Try not to be too obvious. Have fun with these techniques. Experiment, take risks, but always leave room for a bit of mystery. Tonight, my face was seafoam blue. Not my whole face, just a light swish across my forehead, the tops of my cheekbones, and around my chin. The trick was to go slowly, like Cat FX said, applying layer on top of layer. Better to add than to subtract. Build the character from the inside out. And to be who I imagined, my mental mermaid, I couldn't just slather on a ton of blue pigment. My mermaid's superpower was a kind of camouflage, blending into her surroundings, slipping undetected through sunken ships, escaping deadly sea monsters, coming up for air when necessary. The other thing I'd decided was that she was a collector. So when she won a battle or discovered buried treasure, she would always decorate herself with souvenirs, to never forget what she'd been through, what she'd seen, to make it part of herself forever. Which was why I was gluing a plastic pearl to my eyebrow when I heard the grunch. My stomach clenched. We'd been living here for almost 3 months, and I still couldn't get used to the awful grinding sound of the garage door. But at least it gave me warning. Before Mom could get all the way upstairs, I tossed the jar of seafoam blue face pigment, the eyeshadow in cyber purple, the waterproof eyebrow pencil in medium brown, and the spidery false eyelashes into my secret makeup kit. Then I slid it under my bed, all the way to the farthest corner, tossing in an old sneaker to hide it. The shoebox marked M stayed on my desk, visible. I checked the clock. Only 8:35. Mom clomped up the stairs in her thick-soled jungle mocks, which I'm pretty sure is the official footwear of ER nurses when they aren't wearing sneakers. Just in time, I beat her to the door of my bedroom. "Hey, honeybee," she called as she reached the top step. In her wrinkled spearmint green scrubs, she looked droopy, like a plant you forgot to water. When she smiled, you could see how hard her face was working. "Is that the mermaid?" she asked, lightly touching my cheek. "Yeah," I said. Mom could always tell the effect I was going for, even when I was in the middle of a character. Although, I'm not totally sure about the color. "You're not? What's wrong with it?" "I don't know. The seafoam blue seems wrong. Too greenish, maybe? And I'm not getting that shimmery underwater effect. I followed all the directions, but..." I shrugged. "It's not how I thought." "Well, I think it looks really great so far. And I love that eyebrow pearl." She pushed her 2 long bangs out of her eyes. "You finished your homework, Wren?" "Yep, an hour ago." She looked past me into my room. Could she see the makeup kit under my bed? No, that was impossible. But of course, she could see the shoebox marked M on my desk, like usual. "And did your friend Poppy come over after school?" Mom always called her your friend Poppy, like she thought she needed to remind me that everything was different now. I had a real friend. "Mom, Poppy has soccer. Remember I told you?" "At least twice. No, more than that." "And why are you home so early?" "Again." "Another mix-up with scheduling. My supervisor keeps overstaffing." Mom leaned against my door and shut her eyes. For a few seconds, I just watched her. With all the changes in her schedule, I knew she hadn't been sleeping well. Not during the night, anyway.